Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to sync Zoho CRM leads with MailChimp for real-time campaigns. So let's suppose I am running a business and I am receiving all the leads in my Zoho CRM. I want that whenever there is a new form submission and a lead is created in my Zoho CRM, all the lead details should be automatically added to my MailChimp and a subscriber should be created there. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, so I've completely automated this process, and to do this automation I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Zoho CRM and MailChimp. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I am going to receive a new form submission and a lead is created in my Zoho CRM, automatically a subscriber will be created in my MailChimp account. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. So here in this workflow, we are going to see how we can add the leads from Zoho CRM to MailChimp. And for this, we are going to create an automation workflow using Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign in, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest feature and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow and I have to select this workflow builder. We have this new beta which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic which is a stable and a familiar approach. I am going to select this classic and I am going to name this workflow as Sync Zoho CRM Leads with MailChimp for real-time campaigns, and now I need to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created. I am going to select it as all automations and then simply click on this create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to sync the Zoho CRM leads with MailChimp, which means whenever I will receive a new lead in Zoho CRM, automatically that will be added to my MailChimp account, which means whenever I am going to receive a new lead in Zoho CRM, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger says when this happens. So when I am going to receive a new lead in Zoho CRM and action says do this, then add that to MailChimp. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Zoho CRM, and in my action application, I will be taking MailChimp. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Zoho CRM. And in my trigger event, I am going to take this new module entry, Instant Legacy. I am going to click on this connect. Now, if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Zoho CRM. Here I need to enter this domain. To get this domain, I am going to open my Zoho CRM account, and on the top in this URL, I have this zoho.com, which is my domain. I am going to copy that domain and paste it over here and save this. I have already logged in my Zoho CRM account, and that's why to grant away the permission, I'm simply going to click on this accept, and here authorization successful. Now I need to select this module. So I am receiving the lead, I am receiving and creating the lead On the top in this, you can see all the modules. I'm going to select it as leads. I'm going to select the leads, and now I'm going to click on the save and send test request. You will see that it has changed to this waiting for response, and under this it is written, once you have clicked over save and send test request button, then do a test submission in order to capture the response here. Now in order to capture the response here, I will be submitting a lead and I will be generating this lead in my Zoho account, Zoho CRM account, and as soon as I do this form submission, I should receive that response here in this workflow, and this is going to show us the connection setup which we have created between Pabbly Connect and Zoho CRM. That is working completely fine. So here I'm going to do this form submission. I'm going to fill in some dummy details like the name is current user, the email address is current123@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number is this. I'm going to click on this submit, and as soon as this form submission is done, thanks for submitting your response, I should receive this response in my workflow. So let's quickly open my workflow now. And here it is. We have received the response just 3 seconds ago. You can see response A captured. You can see all the details here, the account owner name, the email address which we have filled, which is current@pabblytudes.com. The name was current user, and the phone number which we have filled 90901. So we have captured all the details here. I'm going to open my Zoho CRM and I will click towards and go towards the leads, and you will see the current user is also created. I'm going to refresh this page once. And here it is. We have created this current user. Email address was current1234@pabblytudes.com. Phone number was 9099090. So here, as soon as this form submission was done, the lead was created in Zoho CRM and we received the response in Pabbly Connect. This shows the connection setup which we have created between Pabbly Connect and Zoho CRM, that is successful. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to add that to my MailChimp. So in my action application, I will select it as MailChimp. In my action event, I'm going to select it as add new member with custom field and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the token and the data center. Now to get this token, it's written, go towards this MailChimp account, click on profile extras API keys. I will open my MailChimp account, go towards this profile, and then I'm going to click on this profile, go towards this extras and the API keys. And you can see all the API keys which have been created. I'll scroll down and reach the bottom of this page. Here I can see this create a key. So I'm going to click on this. Now I'm going to name this key as testing Zoho, and I'm going to click on this generate key. A new API token has been provided to me, which I'm going to copy and simply paste that over here. Now I need to enter this data center. So it is written that I will be provided this data center in this subdomain in your MailChimp account. So if I open my MailChimp account, on the top in this URL, you can see this US6. So this is the data center which I'm going to copy, paste it over here. And now after adding all these details, I simply need to click on this save. Here MailChimp is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. First, I'm going to select the audience list, which is Pabbly Connect. I have only one list. I have selected that. I'm going to enter the email address. So this was the email address which we have received from Zoho CRM. Now over here, what I have done, I have simply clicked on this field, click on this, and then mapped the response. I have not entered this manually. Over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now here, I'm going to skip this tags. If you want to enter, you can enter that. I will keep the status of the subscriber as subscribed, and I'll skip this interest company designation because these fields are not required one. But if you want to enter, you can enter following the help desk given below. I simply want to add all the details of the lead which I have in my Zoho CRM to this MailChimp. So here I'm going to enter this first name by mapping this. So the first name was current, I have not received the response for gender. I'll skip that. And then I will enter the last name as user. And then I'm going to enter the phone number. So the phone number was this one. And in the mobile number, I have entered the same response. Now over here, I have entered all these details. I'm simply going to execute this workflow now. And now I have to simply click on the save and send test request. So here I have received the response. The current user has been created. Now let's quickly open my MailChimp account and check whether this current user has been created there or not. So I will open my MailChimp account on the left hand side where I can see all these options. So I'm going to click on this audience. And here it is. We have created this current user. The name was current user and the phone number was this. And the rest of the details. So now to summarize, we took Zoho CRM as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the response. The new lead was created. We received that response in this workflow, and as soon as we received that, we wanted to add that to MailChimp. So we took our action application as that, and then we added this event as add new member with custom fields. We mapped all the details like name, email and phone number and executed this workflow and then created this lead in my MailChimp account. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And here we have successfully created automation between Zoho CRM and MailChimp with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.